Hey everyone, I'm Caroline Rudderman, and this Reiki video is for to help guide you through troubled waters. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Take a nice deep breath in and sigh it out. Allow yourself to understand that troubled waters only means that there's resistance of the mind. That when something is happening, there's a part of us that doesn't want this existence, this part of our reality to be real. Take a breath. So this flow is directed largely to the emotional body that's actually processing, but the locking around of the mental, that fighting to be heard, fighting to be seen, fighting to be recognized, fighting to be here. That's the lock. That's when it's like a cat on the curtains and they're like, they're holding on for dear life. That's sort of what the mind does. When we're talking about troubled waters, we're discussing this lock around the things that we don't like when we're like, I'm having a hard time adjusting to this new reality. And it hurts. And it hurts. And something inside of me is not being justified, not being honored, not being recognized. So there's the dual process. So take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Yep, breathe with that. That's a big deal. And thank you for being so patient with me. This is my first video. So this is me connecting with you through this new medium, through this new platform. And while there's so much polish out there and so much expertise, sometimes it's just about getting it done and just getting it out there. And so I appreciate your kindness and your willing to sit here with me as I'm sort of figuring all of this out. And by this, I mean all the technology. Take a breath and exhale. There it is. That's the unhooking. That's the release. Yeah. That moment where you sigh, where the shoulders relax. Yep. There you go. And you can watch this video as many times as you want to. It'll kind of keep churning. That's it. Take a breath. There's nothing wrong with who you are and who you're becoming. It's the spaciousness of being here. Being here, being right here now. You don't have to be perfect. Perfection is such an illusion. Perfection is all about these kind of Neptunian waters, right? It's like hard to see what's truth. It's like looking into the dark ocean and trying to make out those shapes. What's swimming underneath us, right? That's perfection. It's often based off of somebody else's reality or our perceived reality of what should be. Take a breath. Yep, that's the mental lock. Yep, you got it. What you just landed on, what kind of felt like a brick wall or that concrete. Yeah, that's it. Take a breath. You might have been vaguely aware of that. You might not have at all. I'm doing the legwork here. All you have to do is just breathe while you're prompted to breathe and just showing up. It's literally all you have to do. I got you. Take a breath. exhale. So I'm really working across throat and upper shoulders here. So just know that if you're kind of feeling it in this space, that's where I'm working on the collective. And it's okay if you sort of need to wiggle and adjust and do your thing. And exhale. Yep, some of this is thyroid work. Some of those feelings of lethargy. They're just feeling really tired, emotionless. Take a breath. And exhale. Just smoothing down. So this is just a little Reiki blast, just to get you into a space where you can kind of start breathing a little bit. Just because you're in these spaces of troubled waters doesn't mean that you're going to be in these spaces forever, right? We all have had those moments where we've been in a really tough situation and we can look back 2 years prior and be like, oh, ooh, that was hard. But I feel better now. There's always the waves, right? There's always the fluctuations. So take a deep breath in. So I'm going to send Reiki through this whole phase, right? So take a nice deep breath in. This whole transition. Some of that might be years for you, and some of that might be 6 months. Some of that might be 2 days or a week and a half. Take a deep breath in, or a few months. But I'm going to send Reiki to the whole transition. So this is when I activate symbol 3. For those of you Reiki masters out there, or Reiki level 2. And I activate it in the mindscape. Sometimes I visualize the symbol 3. Sometimes I do the mantra. It's often referred to as the name that's attached to it. And then I continue activating. So I say the symbol 3. Reiki is activated through intention. And then I set the intention, sending Reiki to everyone who's watching, to the current phase of troubled waters, to the complete resolution, whatever that looks like for highest and best. Take a breath. And exhale. There it is. It's the stretching out. Even time is just a perceived reality, right? It's our perception with the now. Take a breath in. Exhale. All right, sisters and brothers. I'm gonna scoop all of this up, give it a kiss, and blow it away. Be well.